Good day, YouTube. This is Jay Money with Falling Forward Financial. Just an update here on NIO. Been going over a couple EV stocks. A lot of them are up. They're all down over the last year, but this is NIO, down over 48% in the last year. Currently at $22.71, and in the last 3 months it's actually up about 13%. Here in the last month, it's up over 17%. Here in the last week, it's had some interesting trade action, so could have got a dip there. Don't know what was going on that day that's interesting. And here's a look at today, so up almost a percentage. So this is NIO. I've covered it numerous times. They're in design, manufacture, and sale of electric vehicles, founded in 2014. $36.32 billion market cap, high of $23.28, low of $21.66, 52-week high of $47.38, and low of $11.67. 64.5 million on the average, and volume of 41, almost 42 million. So a little bit more volume on this one. And so this one has great ratings, a 94% rating, and next earnings is on August 11th. So, but here's back where I bought mine in November of 2020, in the $45 range. I think these have all been moved, but my cost basis on NIO, I believe, is about $35, $38, and you can see where it's at right now, so $22.71. Here on Microsoft Bing, currently showing it as a buy. NIO has significant improvements that are worth pondering, and this is dated here today. So price on Thursday, the 7th, rose 8.02% above the previous day close, as an upside momentum from buyers pushed the stock's value to $22.50. A look at the stock's price movement. The close last trading session is $20.83, moving within a range of $21.36 to $23.10. So, and here's some other current stands on the trading and some analyst ratings. We'll go more over that towards the end. So, company's revenue for the quarter, with a low high estimate of $1.39 billion and $1.46 billion respectively. And some are showing as a buy, some are showing as a sell. Virginia Retirement System, ETL, sells 11,900 shares of NIO. Virginia Retirement System reduced its holdings in shares of NIO by 16.5% in the first quarter. Holdings.channel.com reports the fund owns 60,400 shares of the company's stock after selling 11,900 shares during the quarter, so they owned a ton of it. Virginia Retirement System holdings in NIO were worth $1,271,000 at the end of the most recent quarter. Several other hedge funds also modified their holdings, just like a lot of other stocks that I've been doing videos on. They're all either selling or buying, and just like an average individual, so everybody's got their own ideas. So maybe they had some cost basis and just needed some cash, so it's hard to say why some of them sell. But NIO stock position reduced by wealth management, and here's another one that's selling out. So I can see trimming the position if the stock is way up, but like I said, maybe they needed to free up some cash, and sometimes they don't really tell you why they're selling. They just show the amount of shares that they have sold, and so maybe they're got some other opportunity they're looking at, or just for operation expenses they need to free up some cash. So, but I'm not going to read all of that to you. Again, it's kind of some of the same information, so feel free to pause and issue a buy rating, I think that's what Robinhood said as well. Their profile: they design, manufacture, and sell electric vehicles in the People's Republic of China. Company is also involved in manufacture e-powertrain battery packs and components. So at one point in time, a lot of the Chinese stocks, nobody wanted to invest into them because of the ADRs and just the volatility and just the what ifs. I mean, what if the government came and took them and you lost the money? So I don't have a whole lot wrapped up into it, so if I did lose them, it would be a loss, but it wouldn't bankrupt me. But I don't have that much NIO, so just for that instance. But NIO surges on Beijing, reaffirms its support of the EV sector, and this is just dated here on the 8th. So gained 8.02% during Thursday's trading session. Beijing backs its domestic EV market and looks to extend subsidies for consumers. So NIO has officially built its 1,000th So again, what they do, instead of charging the battery, you can pull into these stations and swap out a battery, which I think is very cool. So this shows how they have 1,000 of them, so which is very cool. So on some of my other videos, I showed you kind of pull into this little area, it lifts your car up, swaps the battery, so it's kind of cool. I don't know what it costs or anything, but NIO jumped higher on Thursday in what was a bullish session over the broader market, but particularly the electric vehicle sector. Shares of NIO surged 8.02% and closed the trading day at $22.50. Stocks extended their gains in the week following July 4th holiday weekend, as all three major indices rose ahead of the key jobs report being released on Friday morning. So lots of information, lots of volatility going up and down. So but the Chinese government is looking to extend subsidies for consumers who buy domestically made new energy vehicles, which gave NIO and its peers a boost. So investors were also pleased to, despite ongoing 19 concerns, there has also been no announcement made about a potential lockdown in the production facility, so that'll be another thing. I've talked about Xpeng, there's Li Auto, and Tesla. We're all trading well higher on Thursday following the news. So here's a NIO stock forecast. Amongst the slew of announcements from NIO this week, including its 1 millionth battery swap. That's kind of interesting. So they're busy with those. The company has also reported that it has completed construction of its 1,000 battery swap station. So what would that be? Per station would be about 1,000 swaps each or more, since they just built their 1,000 and they've just done 1 million battery swaps. So very interesting. I think there's a subscription now that I think that you pay per month, or I can't remember how it works. I'd have to go back and review some information and look at the past video. But NIO announces ambitious plans at its recent Power Day 2022. This is dated on the 8th. So hosted its second annual Power Day event, which provided a peek into future development plans for charging and battery technology. It also launched some products. Detailed look at the vital developments on Power Day 2022. Kind of goes over the amps and information about the battery. 80% of supercharging pile sessions is performed by customers driving other brands of EVs. NIO's indigenous self-sufficient charging network will indeed set an example for other automakers. In addition to the new fast charging piles, NIO unveiled its third generation battery swap stations, which is nearing completion and awaiting installations in late 2022 or early 2023. It also announced that by 2025, NIO will have a battery swap network covering 9 vertical highways 9 horizontal highways, and 19 urban areas in China. Also, more than 90% of NIO's customers will have a facility of at least one battery swap station within 3 kilometers of their homes. The company also plans to have more than 4,000 battery swap stations worldwide by 2025, with 1,000 swap stations overseas. So they are really ramping up, and definitely a stock to watch and definitely a long-term hold. Over here on Reddit, testing vehicle flies out of the headquarters building in Shanghai, killing both testers. That's interesting. Electric car burst through 3rd floor of NIO headquarters in Shanghai, 2 killed. Did not hear that either. I haven't covered NIO in a while, so. And this is crazy ratings. I hope it's true, but hopefully it's not a glitch, but who knows. It's currently at 2271. If you see what I'm talking about, they show a buy out of 29 analysts with an upside to 243.34, so very interesting. But that's all that I have on NIO. If you have NIO, go ahead and list it in the comments along with your cost basis, any other information you'd like to share. And if you haven't smashed that like button yet, go ahead and hit that for me, as well as subscribing and hit the bell so you're notified of when the next videos drop. Again, this is J Money, Falling Forward Financial. Happy trading, happy investing, stay green. Cheers.